The Minnesota sports journey to a championship in one of the four major sports just got way more interesting because the Minnesota Timberwolves now match up with the Golden State Warriors in round two of the NBA playoffs with a chance to get to the Western Conference Finals. Steph Curry, Jimmy Buckets, Draymond Green, and others will be in Target Center on Tuesday night. Home court advantage in round two, the sixth seed, after the Warriors defeated the Houston Rockets. And on today's show, I'm going to share with you my biggest concern going into Tuesday night's matchup with the Golden State Warriors. Because I think this is the one Achilles heel the Timberwolves will have going into this series. But first, I need you to check out 5-Star Bath Solutions of Minneapolis, because they remodeled our bathroom. Not in 6 weeks, not in 8 weeks, not in 10 weeks. In 48 hours, we had our dream bathroom. And it is everything we could have asked for in a bathroom. That's why it's called our dream bathroom. Before, our bathroom was outdated. It was ugly, gross. We despised it. It was moldy, embarrassing, blue everywhere on the floors. A big step going into the shower, handrails everywhere. We hated it. And then we found 5-Star Bath Solutions in Minneapolis, and they remodeled our floors, our tub, our shower, our sinks, our vanity, and we had our bathroom back in 3 days. Free consultations are available. Affordable payment plans. 5-Star Bath Solutions of Minneapolis completely changed the way we think about our bathroom and changed the value of our home in 48 hours. They will do the same thing for you. If you need a bathroom remodel, no longer make the choice of cramming into a teeny tiny bathroom downstairs, getting ready for work while the kids get ready for school, all having to use the same bathroom. What if you have to go pee at the same time? 5-Star Bath Solutions of Minneapolis is the right choice. They will remodel your bathroom in 48 hours, and they will give you your dream bathroom in 48 hours. All right. The Timberwolves series versus the Warriors. Going into Game 7, the option, Rockets or Warriors. I predicted the Warriors to win Game 7. My wife is my witness because I made the prediction on the couch saying they just have the experience and the Rockets' young players are going to crumble when it comes time to score the basketball. And that's exactly what you saw last night. Now, the Warriors bring experience into the series against the Timberwolves with the players they have on their roster. Curry, NBA champion. Butler's made it to an NBA Finals. Draymond Green, NBA champion. But I was personally more afraid of the Houston Rockets, not because of their experience, but because of the way they match up with the Timberwolves defensively. They have more athletic wings to guard Anthony Edwards and Jaden McDaniels. And they have size at the rim to defend Anthony Edwards at the rim when he attacks. And when you think about the Golden State Warriors, yes, Jimmy Butler is good and solid and athletic and experienced, but he's also a very aging player that doesn't have fresh young legs anymore, and they're coming off of a Game 7. Curry is Curry. He'll make ridiculous shots in the series. But if you put Jaden McDaniels and the combination of Anthony Edwards and Nickeil Alexander-Walker on Stephen Curry, I think and believe that the Timberwolves can do a good job of making him work to score, just like they made Luka and LeBron work to score. These guys are going to score. They're too good. but you've got to make them work for it. You got to challenge them so that at the end of the game, late in the fourth quarter, they don't have the legs or the energy to close out games. And that's what you saw in the Lakers series. The Lakers' legs were dead in the fourth quarter. They had nothing left. And that's why the Timberwolves outscored the Lakers by 42 points in the fourth quarter in the series. So I wanted the Warriors. I wanted the smoke. I wanted the head-to-head matchup that would get everybody talking. Because Jimmy Butler has not played in Target Center in over 1,000 days. The dude has avoided the building since he left the organization as a player. My one big concern going into this series is not about the matchups, is not about who's guarding who. Because I think the Timberwolves can make the Warriors work for their baskets. And I believe that the Timberwolves will be able to score more efficiently versus the Warriors than they could have versus the Rockets. None of those are my concern. And I'm predicting the Timberwolves to win in 6 in Golden State. That's going to be their run to the Western Conference Finals. Winning on the road in Game 5 in LA and winning in Game 6 on the road in Golden State. But my one big concern entering this series is the amount of composure and understanding of the moment. Let me expand on what I mean. Jimmy Butler is entering Target Center for the first time in 1,000 days. Over 1,000 days. Draymond Green and Rudy Gobert have a history together because they hate each other. They despise each other. And there will be elbows thrown that shouldn't be thrown. Oops. Oops. Elbow to the jaw, elbow to the chest. How is Rudy Gobert and Draymond Green going to react to those oopsie elbows to the chest, or to the throat, or to the face, or to the back? And will the Timberwolves players be able to stay composed as the Target Center crowd is going crazy? Because the Target Center crowd is going to be louder than it has ever been in this series because of Jimmy Butler making his return to the building. Something the guy has avoided for a long, long time. Which is so interesting because he makes himself out to be such a tough player. Someone that likes the smoke, that doesn't avoid these confrontations. And he's avoided Target Center. So Target Center is rightfully going to be so intense, and the atmosphere is going to be so electric that I fear the players on the Timberwolves are going to be too hyped up and too energized to make the right decision. They need to take a deep breath, because my fear is that they are going to psych themselves out before play begins, before tip-off, as tip-off begins. Can Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels, and Mike Conley, and the guys coming in off the bench maintain their composure as the Target Center crowd is going nuts and booing Jimmy Butler? As they feed off that energy, can they themselves take a chill pill on the court while also harnessing that energy into defeating the Golden State Warriors. I think that's a realistic concern. And there are some people, like I saw John Kay on X, the writer for The Athletic, saying that he would rather face the Rockets because of the experience the Warriors have and because of the movement the Warriors have offensively, which is all true. You watch the Rockets offense in that series, and the Rockets offense in the half court was hideous. It just wasn't there. And the Warriors, they move, they screen, they make things happen for other teammates. But I believe the Timberwolves will be able to score more efficiently and easier than the Warriors will be able to score on the Timberwolves. I guess that's how you win a series. And I think that's why the Timberwolves win in 6. So although I do have a very large concern or fear about the Timberwolves' ability to stay composed while also harnessing the energy from the crowd when Jimmy Buckets is in the building, I do still believe the Timberwolves win this series. They've got the legs, they've got the freshness, and they have the athletic wings to guard the Warriors and the depth to guard the Warriors, something that they did not have in years past. So I like the Timberwolves in this series, although I should be fearful of my prediction because last year I liked the Suns over the Timberwolves. I liked the Nuggets over the Timberwolves, and then I liked the Timberwolves over Dallas. And we all know how that ended out. So I guess maybe I should predict the Warriors in 4 just so that the Timberwolves defeat the Warriors. But I ain't going down that road. This podcast is 100% honest 100% of the time, and I don't back away from any opinions or fears that I have because jinxes aren't real. Timberwolves in 6, Western Conference Finals, a matchup most likely with the OKC Thunder with an opportunity to advance to the NBA Finals. That's my prediction. That's what's going to happen. Thank you for watching, and thank you for making this podcast a part of your day. Hit that subscribe button wherever you're watching or listening. And everyone, have a great day. Thank you for going on this podcasting journey with me.